I'm going to read this article and ask you all, and ask you, the Douglar Politics viewers, a few questions. It's a very interesting article, but it brings up some very important topics. Coast Guard stops police legal advisor on boat with 13 people. Okay, let's read the story. Coast Guard officers intercepted a pleasure craft with 14 people on board last Thursday, including the head of the police legal unit. Right? So first question, is this really a real story? Is this true, Coast Guard? We want to know if that is true. But the director of legal, Christian Chandler, said on Saturday he was not arrested. Okay, Christian Chandler, is it that you were not arrested because you were not on any boat? You was down in South, in Gasparillo, playing cricket with 4 people, and you were not on any vessel at any point in time? Is that why you were not arrested? Or were you on a pleasure craft with more than 5 people? So clarify that for me first. I'm trying to find out this story. So the second part is, the release from the Coast Guard stated that the vessel had 8 women and 6 men on it near Pier 1. So Mr. Chandler, well, the Douglar is very impressed by you. You always some real sweet boy. 8 women and 6 men. Well, all you're moving like elite athletes. If you were on the boat, remember, I don't know if you was playing cricket in Gasparillo. So tell me, right. The third part said, Newsday understands the vessel. Hear the name of the vessel. Not guilty. Lawyer. Not guilty. Is it your vessel, Mr. Chandler? I don't know. You could have been bowling spin, leg break, down in Gasparillo. You might not be studying break on a vessel with 8 women and 6 men. I just asking you, right? So were you there? Yes. What's that? You have no tie? Anyway, the vessel, not guilty, also had on board other police officers. Is this true? Did this really happen? Coast Guard, is this true? Fifthly, they said they could not say anymore as the matter was now being investigated by the police. I'm not understanding that. If Coast Guard, who are the authority under state of emergency, them have police powers, we in a state of emergency. If Coast Guard hold people breaching the health regulation, and I instant ticket, instant charge, we have seen it for the last 17 months, how it have investigation? It's simple. It either had a boat, it either had 4 or 5 people or more than 5 people, and therefore it have charge. What is the investigation? Hold on. The Douglar is confused, you know. What is the investigation? To do arithmetic like what Rowley does do? That to make 14 sound like 5? I am just asking, what is the investigation? When you hold Zessa party, you hold man outside, you take men hiking and it had more than 5. If it had 6, you get charged, and 6 is more than 5. Well, they're trying to investigate. If you could somehow have 6 and make it 5. They continued. Mr. Chandler said, and this is very important here, I was never arrested. That is totally false. Okay. And further, at no time did I ever breach the COVID-19 regulations. I need a little explanation on that. Like I said, were you playing cricket? Were you home relaxing, watching Olympics on your couch by yourself? Is this a total fabrication? Were you playing cricket with 4 people in Gasparillo? Or were you on a boat called Not Guilty with 8 women and 5 other men, including yourself? And after you tell me where you was and if you was, then we could discuss COVID-19 regulations, whether you breach it and whether you didn't breach it. Now, if you were not arrested, that in itself bring up more question, because I have been reading where citizens all across the country who are in breach of COVID-19 regulations under lockdown, state of emergency, or just under pandemic have been charged and arrested. So I ain't know. So I want to know, Mr. Chandler continued, this story is just a matter of persons who are hell-bent on slandering my name and creating conjecture. Okay, now the thing gets serious, Mr. Chandler. This thing gets serious now. So, Coast Guard, please don't tell me that all you have some beef with this man and all you fabricated an entire incident about a boat named Not Guilty with Mr. Chandler on it with 13 other people. If that is a fabrication, this is a very serious thing, and heads must roll in the Coast Guard. You see, this is a very interesting story, you know. I'm waiting to hear more about this story. Because if all you just fabricate on this man, why all you fabricate on this man, Coast Guard? Or for what purpose? Clear the man's name. And Mr. Man, if you was not playing cricket with 4 people and you really was on a boat with 14 people, 8 girls, well, I'm proud of you. I mean, me I know how them girls like it, dress up so well, me, you know, I never meet girl who like that, but I'm still proud of you and the boys, right? But 14 is more than 5, so why you do that? You in charge, you in the police, you the legal man for the police. You probably help them write the regulations and advise on what the regulations and how to go about. So I don't understand that. So this story, I put it, normally I just spell to a paper. I put in this one right here. I leave in this one on the table and we go find out. But Coast Guard, if all your makeup thing on no tie, if all your makeup thing on Pimp Daddy hair, I'm not making no joke of that. Because I cannot make up thing and put report on man and cast aspersions on the character and so on. For what? It's a very serious thing.